Map Pack 3 by Teddy Radko, 10 new maps. I'm excited. Let's have a look at every single map. Starting it off with the temperate map, Caldera County. We're zooming into the starting area and look at this. This is really, really cool. You have this massive interchange. Well, not really massive, but you have this interchange here. And then this is the starting area, a very interesting starting area, I think. I love the little details that Teddy Radko put here. Super, super great. You have a bit of a water source in here. You have the connection to the big lake, not the ocean on this map. No. Okay, but that's really cool. So you have to be mindful of how you play on this map with your water intake and sewage outlets. And I love that it's in this kind of sunken in valley with these walls around. As I said, you got the lake here, and then you only have like one road going through. Very interesting. Yeah, overall, I think the map looks really, really cool. Let's have a look at some resources. Okay, so obviously to get a bit of variation in how the land looks, Teddy used a lot of resources here. So yeah, we have lots of oil, we have lots of fertile land. You do have to be aware a bit because they do blend in together. There is some ore here, the blue colored right here, only on the edge of this like crater, and there's like, wow, there's lots of oil here. I guess that's to get this color of the terrain done. Looking good. I love that it's like the color blending looks really, really good. Some more stats, some wind right here. Okay, since you're in the valley, not too much wind going here. Terrain height, obviously the valley is pretty sunken in, and then you have all of this mountain region on the outside here. And you do have some anchovies in this lake, so you could technically put up your fishing industry here. And what is that, salmon in the river as well? Okay, I guess you could, you could put some fishing industry up in here. And that would be Caldera County, a really great map, Teddy. Nicely done. Let's have a look at the next one. The Boreal-themed map Expedition Harbor is next on the list, zooming in to the starting area. And I think it looks really cool. We do have a bit of a road layout already. Super, super nice. So there's a couple of ways you could go this. Here's, is this a highway road? I think this is, no, I think this is a regular road here. So you could come off here. You could come off the roundabout here, and you have an old abandoned factory with some more details here. So let's zoom out. Let's have a look at the map. There is not that much buildable land. I think only about 40% buildable land on this map. Very mountainous region here. Lots of water, open water here. Let's have a look at some details here. Oh, wow. This looks really cool. Very nice touch. And we have the lighthouse here. Yes, you need the lighthouse on the city Skylines map for sure. Let's have a look at some resources. There we go. We have a lot of fertile land, forest obviously, and some ore in here. Oil in the water, big pockets of ore on the mountain, and lots of oil in this back area here. You could see it in this view, in the regular view, that the land or the coloring is filled with oil in here. Love this little bit of oil here, where the coloring is like, this looks really good. Like, oh my god, Teddy, great, amazing maps for sure. Let's check out some of the wind direction as well. Of course, you have the mountains here. Otherwise, the rest of the area is pretty flat, the buildable land that you have. Let's have a look at the fishing industry. You got everything basically, spits of tuna here as well, salmon, and anchovy is no, shellfish. That's shellfish, not salmon. Anchovy and shellfish is most on this map, so you can definitely set up your fishing industry. Terrain heights, yeah, so you can see here the mountains, of course, in the background here. Loving the details on Expedition Harbor. Super, super cool. On to the next map. Bondu Lake, great name by the way, is the next European-themed map on our list. As we're zooming into the starting area, I really love this. I love that Teddy already has these roundabouts in place. You can start right here. I also love that there's a rail yard already pre-built. You could easily plan your train, your rail network with this map. Now let's zoom out of the starting area right here and have a look at the entire map from above. Wow. Again, I love this map. Look at this with like the mountain trail going up here through these higher mountains in this little sunken in area right here. You can do so much cool stuff with this map. Again, amazing work, Teddy. Look at the details here. Oh, okay, these are great. The abandoned factory with the pier. great, great stuff, great stuff. Let's have a look at some resources right here. Boom, there we go. Lots of ore as well on the map, in the starting area even. So cool. Fertile land, of course. Forests, of course. You can plant these yourself, the trees. Some oil on the map, not too much, but a little bit. It's okay. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. The wind direction, of course, on the higher areas you have more wind, obviously, but there's a bit of wind going through this valley here as well, which is really cool. I like that. And then we have, well, the height map, of course. It's, you know, surrounded by mountains. Yeah, there's a lot of height. Let's have a look at the fish resource. All right, we got lots of anchovy, a bit of shellfish, and some salmon as well. No tuna on this map, but that is absolutely fine. You can definitely put in your fishing industry on this map and have it thriving throughout. Great map. I really like the looks of it, European themed. I love it. Let's move on to the next one. Karstlands, another powerful name, is the next map, tropical themed. Let's zoom in on the starting area with this amazing detail right here. Look at this. There's like an abandoned town on the map, on the starting area. I opened up the map for the first time. I saw this and I was like, holy moly. Look at that. Oh my god, Teddy, it looks really good. Like, look at the details. I am stunned by this. I am stunned. Now, this is the starting area, so it does take up a lot of space in your starting area. You can demolish that, of course, if you want to, or you can keep it. I think this is such a great highlight. Super, super amazing. The starting area itself looks really great. I love this entrance here with the mountains like on either side, and just go through the tunnel. And then you're here in the city. You have these roundabouts and again, a bit of a pre-existing road layout to work with. So good. Let's zoom out of this starting area. Let's have a look at the whole map. And yeah, look at this. Tropical themed, really great. You have the river winding through. So amazing. Oh, with the mountains, like this has had to be so much work put into this. Really, really great. There's another road connection here and lots of interchanges on the map as well. Super cool. Everything is connected. Let's have a look at some stats. First, the resources, and already in the starting area you can build farms, oil or industry, and there's just a lot of resources throughout the map. Like, look at this. Wow, this is really, really great. Wind direction, of course, you have these little mountains, these little hills all over the map. In the starting area, there's a bit of wind as well. So it's not that strong, but you can place some wind turbines. So it's not a big problem, I think. You could do that. And in the river, you have fish as well, even some tuna in here, so you can put some fishing industry in there later. The terrain height, of course, again, the little mountains surrounding the starting area, really, really great. And I could see myself building a city on this map. I'm not really sure about you guys, but this really looks great. Let's move on to the next map. The next map is temperate themed and it's called Milestone Valley. I love that name. And we're zooming into the starting area. You might have already seen on the edges of the zoom the symmetry that is on this map. We'll have a look in detail, but let's check out the starting area. It's right here. You can see it. Again, I love that there is a pre-existing rail yard right here, and just the layout overall is so good. I love how this looks. I'm repeating myself, but look at the details. Like, Teddy, amazing job. This is really, really good stuff. Let's zoom out a bit and gaze upon the beauty of this map. Like, look at these circles. Obviously, this effect was achieved by Teddy using the natural resources on the map. I do believe these are ore circles with some fertile land around them. And we'll have a look at that in just a second. But just look at this map. This is something like, wow, really, really amazing. I can't get over the fact it looks like good. Let's have a look at the resources. All right, so right here you can see the different types of natural resources. You have a lot of ore. Teddy used a ton of ore to achieve the look, and I think it's totally worth it. Look at the circles with like fertile land around them, and then the oil in between as well. Like, the amount of time, like, wow, like, looking good, looking really, really good. Let's check out the wind. You have lots of areas with high or strong winds, and for the wind turbines, if you want the wind power on your map, this one is a good map to choose. Terrain height, of course, mountains, surrounded by mountains, mountain themed as the new pack is as well. And yeah, let's have a look at some fish. There is a body of water. There's just like a river here, so I'm not sure if you could put in some fishing industry, but yeah, the fact that how this map looks is mind-blowing to me. Like this with the circles, what a great idea. And can we please stop and appreciate one moment how we are still getting new content for City Skylines 1? I think that is truly, truly awesome. Let me know in the comments if you enjoy new content for City Skylines 1, like the new maps or the Mountain Village pack. Let me know as we move on to the next map. Zooming in to Nordheim's starting area, a boreal themed map, and the starting area again also looks really good. I love the pre-existing road network in air quotes that you have where you can start your city. Again, amazing details with these abandoned assets that you have in the game. Oh, look at the wow, really, really nice attention to detail here by Teddy. I love it so much. Let's zoom out a little bit and gather upon the entirety of the map before we do some zooms. And wow, looks really good. Looks really, really good. Loving that's probably ore here. Yes, that's an ore pit, basically. Loving this so much. With this layout as well, looking really good. You can start to build your industry here. Look at the terrain. Wow. Okay. Yeah, dude. Oh, that looks so good. That looks so good. I saw something else over here. Yeah, another rail yard with an abandoned factory. Lots of details here. Loving this. Looking really, really good. Okay, a lot of road network here as well, pre-existing. You can expand in quite a few directions, but let's have a look at the natural resources on the map. And there we go. Starting area, a bit of fertile land here, a lot of forestry, of course, in Nordheim. I love the name as well. Some ore, you have the ore pit here. Oil as well on the map. And yeah, let's have a look at the wind. How strong is the wind? Obviously, during the maps or on the mountain areas, you have more wind, of course. And let's have a look at the terrain height. There we go. Flat-ish area to start on, and then of course on the sides you have the mountains. Really, really nice. Fishing industry. Ooh, lots of fish in here. Shellfish, anchovies. You could definitely put your fishing industry somewhere on this map. Looking really good. I am digging Nordheim. Well, let's go to the next map. Orca Sound is the next map as we're zooming in to the starting area of the European themed map. And again, I really like how this map looks. I know I'm repeating myself here, but Teddy has outdone himself with these maps. The starting area, there is actually not that much buildable land. There's not that much buildable land on this map in its entirety. I think of all of the new maps, this map has the least amount of buildable land. Wow, oh my god, the big bridge here looking really, really good with some extra pillars here for support. Yes, I like it. Again, the details are really, really amazing. So this is the starting area. Again, not that much for you to build. This could be quite the challenge of building a map here. Let's zoom out a bit and let's gaze upon the entirety of the map. Loving it. Wow. It looks really good, but I do believe it's quite the challenge to build a city here. You have only these like small islands here. Love the existing road layout already though. It's like really, really cool. You could definitely do some stuff in here, but you have to be aware of the small amount of land that you have to work with. So yeah, that's could be it is quite the challenging map. Maybe not suited for beginners all that much. What is this kind of, Teddy and his castles. Yeah, like look at wow. Really cool, really, really cool details here. Love all the the abandoned piers and the edges here looking really, like you could technically connect all these roads up, have like one big road connection layout on the river here. Like you could connect up this with this here over the water. Nice. Let's have a look at some resources on the map actually. And we already see an abundance of resources or oil, fertile land in the starting area as well. Yes, forestry, of course. You could definitely do something with specialized industry here. Wind, of course, again, the darker the places, the more wind, the better for your wind turbines, even on the starting area right here. Super, super cool. Let's have a look at the terrain, height. Yeah, of course, mountains everywhere. Loving this, so good. And obligatory fishing industry. You have lots of fish, lots of everything, I feel like. Yeah, there's basically everything on the map. Loving this map, Orca Sound. Interesting name. So let's move on to the next one. Bramis Island, the next tropical themed map on the list. Let's zoom in to the starting area, and I find this one really, really interesting. This is a super cool dumbbell interchange here. Looking really good. Loving the details yet again on this map, on this starting area with the roundabouts here for your start of the city. Super, super amazing. Let's zoom out a little. Oh, let's have a look at. Oh, wow. Abandoned car. Like, the details are truly, truly amazing. Let's zoom out a little bit and get the full picture of this map. Very Hawaiian style, in my opinion. Looking really good with this, like, massive mountain formation here. Volcano. Looks like a huge volcano in the middle of the map. Looking really, really amazing. Loving the road that twists and winds around the volcano. Very, very nice. Again, some cool details with the walls, with the destroyed walls here. Looking really cool. So let's have a look at the resources. And in true Teddy fashion, an abundance of resources for the whole volcano mountain is like ore, but that's basically for culling purposes, I would assume. You have lots of fertile land, forestry, of course, with the trees, which you could replant, and ore, oil, everything is on the map. Wind, of course, the darker spots you have, you can generate some wind power, and then the height map, of course, where we know that there are mountains basically everywhere on the map. And in terms of fishing industry, I think you have everything here. Yeah, there's like everything, a bit of everything. So really, really good for your fishing industry. Bramis Island, everyone, a great map. And let's move on to the next one. Red Cliff Reservoir, the dry and dusty European-themed map, is next. We're zooming in to the starting area, and I do like this. It's something different. You don't see a lot of desert-themed maps, I don't think. I'm not really sure, but look at the, like, again, the starting area, really cool with a cool way to start your city, in my opinion. And let's have a bit of a zoom out of the map, and you can see this entire map is with sand. It's like a really dry, dusty place, and Teddy created that with the vanilla sand right here. You can just set that brush size. There we go. Look at that. It's just the sand. Like that's it. It's really cool, and probably some resources as well. Let's have a look in just a moment. Let's check out some details again. Rock formations. This is really cool. I like this. This looks really dope. So overall, how this map looks, I like the look of it. I like the visuals. I don't think I would build on it because I don't really like the desert themed maps in City Skylines. I do think they are really unique. They have something that is quite different, of course. I can't see myself building a city on a map like this though, but let's check out the resources. There's probably, okay, so there we go. That's how you create the different shades with natural resources. There's oil here, there's ore here. You can create this like difference. It's much brighter up here. It's more dark here. And I think that's really a creative way to create this kind of unique look on your maps. I love that the fertile land is in the water, probably to make it more vibrant looking. So yeah, that's really cool. So you don't have any fertile land to work with on land. Obviously it's a dry and dusty map, so no no farming areas here, I guess, which kind of makes sense. Let's have a look at the wind, but oh yeah, there's a lot of places where there's like some strong winds. All right, that's kind of cool. The height map there, you can see it's a bumpy map as well. It's not super flat. Also, I would call it quite challenging to build on, I guess. And let's have a look at some of the fish. You could definitely put in some fishing industry as well. Okay, that is really cool. What is this kind of detail here? Okay, nice. Really nice. Wow, this looks really good. This looks really good. So Red Cliff Reservoir, let me know in the comments, would you like to build on this map? Do you like building on desert-themed maps in City Skylines? But for now, let's check out the last map that comes with the Map Pack 3 by Teddy Radko. Let's go. Tranquility Cove, the last map from the map pack, and let's zoom in to the starting area. This is a temperate themed map, and I really like how this looks. Like, again, showcasing the freaking amazing details by Teddy Radko. Loving this area right here. I would preserve this. It's looking so good. Love this interchange here too. Looking so good. Like rail yard for your own needs, for your own train rail needs in here. Great area to start, or great way to start your city, I think. Loving the bridges here. That is a really cool little detail here. Raising the land here underneath the pillars, and then using, I think it is, oh, it's actually the castle wall ruins. I thought it might have been this, what is it called? This like trench type deal. But yeah, using this to make the pillars more unique is so good. Oh, I see the lighthouse back here. Super cool. Let's zoom out a little bit. And let's have a look at the entirety of the map. Tranquility Cove, look at this. Wow, like this is, this looks really good. Great details here, like some really cool bridges here as well. Oh, there's the water is a bit glitchy here. I guess we could, not sure what's happening with the water here. But again, details with the pillars here. And there's another bridge on this map right here. Ooh, looking good as well. And the same detail here. Wow. Okay, really nice, really nice. Great job. Let's have a look at some more details. Oh wow, loving the shapes here and everything. This is okay. Abandoned cars. Oh, wow. Okay, cool. Super amazing. Like, you could preserve all of that stuff when you build your map, or you could just take it out and create your own like unique little nooks and crannies on this map. Loving the road that goes along the coast here as well. Looking great. Now this is something, oh wow, this is a cool interchange too. This is a map where I could definitely see myself building a city on, or trying to build a city on. Like, yeah, that looks, oh, looking great, looking real. I have no words, I'm at loss for words. Let's have a look at the resources of the map. Again, an abundance of various resources. Some fertile land, you have lots of oil in the starting area too. And as soon as you expand, you get more of those fertile land resources, some ore resources as well. Wind, yeah. Lots of places to put your wind turbines for sure. The height map, again, mountains. The theme of this update, the mountains. And now let's have a look at the fishing industry. Yeah, you can put quite some fishing industry in your city right here. Okay, I'm sad the showcase is over, but that was the 10 maps in the Map Pack 3 by Teddy Radko. Again, drop me a comment. What are your thoughts on these new maps? And what are your thoughts on getting this new content in City Skylines 1? Are you a fan? I think I'm a fan. I'm definitely going to try out one or two, or maybe all of the maps. I'm not really sure, to build my own city and see where it takes us. I really appreciate you all watching. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day, and please stay safe out there. Bye-bye now.